Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live with Tier 3. One thing I've realized that Brown Boy needs to be available all the time, yeah, man, because, he seems to be the key with these lobbies. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. We are live. One shot quality, of course. Tier 3, it is. We're almost at the end of the season with Tier 3. I mean, if we're going to talk about a tier that has barely missed races, it must be this one. So we're live, as most of y'all might be aware. One shot quali, 25% for these gentlemen. Context seems to be running with the league, but we'll have to wait and see how he goes. A couple of new drivers we are seeing on the grid, as well as Wenger decides to join. This man was crying about being lapped. But I'm happy that he's managed to join it. It's Tier 3, it is. One thing I must say, these gentlemen have basically improved their craft. We are seeing a bit of side-by-side racing. I like the way the season started. So we'll be hoping for more of that today, as of course it becomes very tricky to track these gentlemen in terms of who is ahead. We will just run on board with the championship leader currently in P1. That is Context. Man are ready to go to Tier 2. I think he's a man who's already far ahead in the league. Tamayo is in. Happy to see him. Shinji Kagawa, aka Shinji K21, one of the new drivers. Marshi 670, one of our new drivers as well. Not slow at all. Currently sitting in P2 and P3. Tamayo Jacobs P3 moves ahead. Might have be a case of him running the straight line of speed, but context, concrete there at the front. So have to wait and see if anyone can take him on the line. One shot quali, Tier 3, let's go. Another man as quick as definitely Duke. Kindly dropping off the pecking order though. Well, seems to have gotten a better exit. We hope they're live in Nigeria, Abuja. They will not load shed him because he has mentioned that, unlike us here in South Africa, they do not announce when they'll be load shed. Well, P5 it is. Context will take P1. Ooh, look how tight that is with Shinji Kaido. 2,000ths of a second. Wow, welcome to BrakeAway, Shinji. What? Oh, but a couple of races too late, man. We love competition from BrakeAway. Context of our finishes P1. Shazy, 2,000ths of a second behind. P2, Liam, P3, Skinny Gamer P4. Definitely Duke sits in P5. Tamar Jacobs P6. Marshy, welcome to BrakeAway, sir. Finishes P7. I am Lipo P8. Psychosi P9. Ringer in P10. Wandile Shazy and D-Well Croc with the DSQs. Let us go. 25% strategy will be key. Will weather play a part? Can't wait to see. Let's go. Sunshine, ladies and gentlemen, sunshine. So, no weather issues as things stand. Wenger just left the session, but his car was on the grid, hoping that it won't bother anyone on the start. And I'm hoping that he'll be able to join in. Marshy as well, 670, representing Mercedes for today. But the man to beat is currently Context Zafire and Shinji Kagawa. aka Shinji Kaido 21. Let us go. 20 seconds to go. 25%. Strategy will be key. Who's going to start on the soft? Who's going to start on the mediums? How many safety cars are we going to be getting? Oh, we're going to see a clean race. Tier 3, breakaway. We are live. Let us go. 2, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Are we going to get a bit of a delay? Of course, EA. Yes, we are. And already a drive-through for Psychosi. Good start there by Context of Fire. Skinny Gamer on the inside. Oh, well, rather on the outside. Has taken Shinji. Shinji drops out to B4 and Liam. Skinny caught people napping. Let's jump on board with Shinji. Liam goes a bit wide. As we jump on board to see the tires and enable everything, and we switch everything off. Well, Shinji has started on the soft compound tire, but won't be happy that he's lost a position to Skinny Kim, who's on the medium compound tire. Goes a bit wide, gets a bit of traction. Liam is already putting the pressure on him. Definitely Duke on the medium compound as well. P5. Tamayo on the medium. It's trying to go on the inside, but straight line speed. No DRS, of course, activated. Debo Croc has started on the soft compound tire. Which strategy will work out? One of these phases. A couple of positions have been made by him on the medium compound tire. Let's quickly browse and have a look. Debo Croc has made 5 positions. That is. And moves into P7. Marshy, welcome to Breakaway on the medium compound tire representing Mercedes. P9, I am Liver, P10. Psychosi, drive through penalty for kicking himself for that. Wenger in, had taken over his car, and is falling far behind. He was crying about being lapped. Already 2 seconds, in a matter of 2 seconds. Well, better fight for not being lapped there. Context leading the race. Shiji, Kaido, 21, P2. Welcome to Breakaway, sir. Skinny Gamer, P3. Liam, P4. Oh, bit of poison there for Liam. But it looks like it's been a fresh start by all the drivers. Shinji, starting on the stock compound, has taken that position from Skinny Gamer. Let's jump on board with him. Then gets a 10-second penalty. Oh my goodness, very in. Okay, I see why you are crying. Ooh, nice connection on the curb. There is Shinji, but gets a better exit than Context the Fire. Representing Alpine, representing. Is within 2/10 behind of Context the Fire. Shinji's exits, guys. Look at those exits. Purple, first sector, yellow flags already. I wonder who has spun out. Look at Shinji activating ERS. He says, Context, you got a new challenger in town. They are side by side on the soft compound tire. Will strategy come into play for Context? But Shinji says, well, we're gonna have to wait for and see about that. But for now, I'll be taking P1. Context of definitely Duke as DNF. Will that be a safety car? Definitely Duke has DNF'd. Seems like it's yellow flags. As Context of Fire is chasing Shinji, Skinny Gamer, and P3 is falling behind these front 2 runners. Tamayo, also on the medium compound tire, chasing Liam. Debo Croc has closed that gap. Of course, definitely DNF. Well, it's a definite DNF, it is. Unfortunate there for definitely Duke. One wonders what might have happened as Liam goes a bit wide. Context is still chasing Shinji, who is opening the gap. Remember, Shinji has decided to start on the soft compound tire, so he'll want to open a very much a big gap from Context, noting obviously they are running on different strategies. Context will want to maintain the gap as much as possible. Skinny Gamer, 2 seconds behind Context. But already lap 3 after, ooh, loses the rear dash Shinji, but manages to hold it down. And there's 1.3 seconds ahead. Let's jump on board with Tamayo. Is he gonna make light work of Liam? Debo Croc is also putting the pressure on Tamayo's ERS is already done. Debo Croc says thank you very much. I'm gonna get that position from you and move up to P5. Is he gonna take 2 and 1? Oh, Debo. Oh, what's going on? Ooh, gentlemen. Ooh, at least no DNF. Finally, Shazzy. A man we know for pace. Currently sitting in P7. Obviously, his time was invalidated during the one shot, so he got some grounded to make already a penalty. Psychosi has pitted to serve his drive-through penalty. Marshy currently in P9 representing Mercedes. Well, one can say that's been the season for Mercedes thus far, as Marshy and Wenger in a run in a P10 respectively. Context is managing that gap quite well, I must say. 1.2 seconds. For as long as he can maintain that, and better off, if he can get into the DRS zone of Shinji, that will be good news for him, noting that he started on medium. Fights everywhere, says Django. Well, fights everywhere except for Skinny Gamer, who's 2.4 seconds behind. Liam seems to be closing the gap on him. Debo Croc on the soft compound tire. Got some ground to make us jump on board as he is within 3/10 of the driver in front of him of the standard on medium compounds. It's 4 laps out of 13. Let us go. Tier 3 breakaway. DRS will be activated for Debo Croc. He will take the outside line and say thank you very much. But for how long can he push those soft compound tires? Jumping on board with Tamayo. There's a point there by Ludi saying Tamayo probably shocked, leaving tier 1 and coming back into tier 3. And tier 3 showing him flames. He's got some ground to make. He's got some definite ground to make as Wandi Leshezi is putting the pressure on him now. Marshy might be a DRS trained by these 3 drivers. I am little 3 seconds behind these drivers. Got some ground to make. They are in with a penalty, 10-second penalty. Will he be serving his 5 seconds in the pit? We'll have to wait and see. But the gap between Shinji Kagawa, aka Shinji Kaido, and Context of Fire is now 1.8 seconds. How many laps will he be pushing the soft compound tire? Will he be undercutting on the medium compound tire so that it can cook? His ERS is activated. This man means business. Welcome to Breakaway, Shinji. Who brought this man here? You guys like bringing trouble into Breakaway, man. Soft compound tire is talking for Shinji. Context doesn't have the answers yet, but obviously, noting we're on lap 5 of 13, I'll be hoping that a soft compound tire will die out at some point. Inagatu Shinji is for real, says Tai, who has missed this race. Busy week for him. Is it a case of load shedding? But yeah, hoping to see him next race. But Context is fighting, keeping it within 2 seconds. Who's gonna undercut who? Will Context of Fire be sending it into the pits earlier? Will Shinji undercut him and go on the medium so that they can cook much faster than the rest? We'll have to wait and see. The gaps are opening up, but Liam is fighting. Debo Croc on the soft compound tire with the DRS. Is it a case of Debo now struggling with the tires after making those fast overtakes during the early stages of the race? We'll have to wait and see. Debo Croc's light is already flashing red. Tamayo 1.9 seconds behind. Wandi Leshezi is closing the gap. Psychosi gets a 3-second penalty after that drive. He'll be kicking himself for that start. Finds himself in P11. But this race is not over yet. A point can be guaranteed. From his point of view, Shinji has opted to enter the pits on lap 5. Race on, ladies and gentlemen. Debo Croc also has opted to enter the pits. The 2 soft compound runners have opted to enter the pit. Let's jump on board with the race leaders. Wandi Leshezi is putting the pressure on Tamayo. Is he going to send it now? No, opts not to. Crash says that Shinji must pit a couple of seconds too late, Crash, as Shinji has decided to pit. Does he have clean air? Let's have a look. He does have clean air, so the opportunity of undercutting Context is very high. He will want to cook those medium compound tires as fast as possible. Lap 6 of 13. This race is not over yet. Some drama loading from tier 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Liam within DRS of Skinny Gamer. Tamayo finds himself a P4. Wandile trying to close that gap, but Marshy, representing Mercedes, is saying, look, I'm going to have to fight for these track positions. Who's going to undercut who? Let's have a look at the penalties. In terms of penalties, well, the front three runners in front of Marshy have got 3 seconds penalties. So let us go, ladies and gentlemen. Crash and Keys is asking gap to the leader. He's already calculating how the pit is going to work. Context is in the lead. Decides not to pit. Is it Tamayo who's opted to pit earlier than most of the drivers starting on the medium compound tire? It's lap 7 of 13. Tamayo has opted to undercut. Context is currently how many seconds ahead? 20 seconds ahead of Shinji Keiru. But the question is, for how long or what's the time of pitting in France? As we're watching live the action between Marshy and Wandy Leshez, who's closing the gap. Let's go back into the interval view. Django says undercut is very big. Yeah. Ooh. Marshy is putting the pressure on Wandy Leshez. He's about to get DRS. The straight line speed will be doing the talking. Liam also 5/10 behind Skinny Gamer, but doesn't seem like it's close enough. What do you say with the straight line speed? Is he utilizing ERS? God damn. Let us go. Clean air for this man, I must say, who's basically leading the race. Based obviously he has pits. He will not want any mistake. Context leading the race thus far. We'll have to decide on when he pits for soft. The sooner the better. As for if he was to go for another lap, for as long as he goes on track, Shinji is undercutting him. When will he choose to pit? He chooses not to. Lap 7 of 13. Oh my goodness. Remember, Shinji's got clean air. Context is saying, well, let's go. Let's jump aboard with Liam. He's going to get DRS. Who gets the better exit? He has put the pressure on Skinny Gamer. Both of their lights will be flashing red, of course. Skinny decides to defend their position. But Liam says, sir, let us go. Next DRS round is about to hit. Good exit by both the drivers. Poor stride, said Crash. I'm assuming that's for context. Shinji has said fastest lap. Talk about entering BrakeAway with a bang. Straight line speed for Liam. Skinny Gamer's trying to break the slipstream. Let us go. Skinny will manage to fight a couple of corners more as Liam was not able to catch him. Let's jump aboard with Psychosi. Remember, Psychosi had to pit to service a drive-through. Still has to pit, I'm assuming, because he started on the medium compound tire. DRS will be activated, closing in on Wenger in. He's gonna send it on the inside. Oh wait, Tamayo also is pit. It's a 4-way. What is going on? Contact by Wenger in. Who hits? I will never. What's going on? Hey, your Psychosi. Oh my goodness. Will not be happy about that. Contact galore. Let's jump back on board with the race leader. Context of Fire has decided to enter the pit. The front runners have decided to enter the pits. Where is I? Oh, it's a safety car. Will this save Context? It looks like it might just. Oh, Shinji will be gutted about that as he enters the pits. Oh my goodness. He'll go on the soft compound tire. It's race on again. It's a full safety car. Context comes back out in front. Shinji, so unfortunate. Why is Shinji putting it? It's a full safety car, I must say, Ty. So really didn't have an option, noting of course that he also didn't have track position. Skinny comes out on P2. Talk about the worst time for the safety car to come out for Shinji. Liam finds himself in P3. Debo is on the medium compound, obviously starting on the soft, has opted not to pit. Wandy Leshezi on the P5, Wenger in P6, Tamayo. I am never. Shinji finds himself now in P9. So unfortunate. Marshy decides to spin under the safety car. Well, finds himself in P11. There's an opportunity for points, of course. Race on lap 9 of 13, safety car. Oh, context. He'll be counting his lucky stars because of the safety car. It's race on lap 9 of 13, ladies and gentlemen. Full safety car advantage. Context seems to be having the better pace as compared to Skinny Gamer. What's going on? Who's entering the pit now? Wenger in has opted to enter the pit. I'm assuming he's going to be choosing this car now to... The weather! It's raining, ladies and gentlemen! What is going on? Which tires is going on the softs? Plus in my race says Django, it's already raining. Talk about drama. Lap 10 of 13. Will the weather be getting hot? Let's jump on board with the race leader. Those drops seems to be heavy, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the viewers watching, of course. Oh my god, I hope I switched the clip. Oh, did I? You guys were hearing me. Oh my god, I hope not. Debo Croc is on the medium compound tire. Everyone's on the softs. But the weather, couple of drops of rain. Who's gonna risk it and try finishing? Oh my god, Tyson, I thought I had muted. Sincere apologies. As the safety car is jumping in. Raindrops seem to be getting heavier. Are these gentlemen gonna risk it on the soft compound tire? Can't wait to see that. Context slowing the grid down. Who's gonna call it? The track is getting wet. The track is getting wet, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna ignore these guys in the comments now. Everyone is on the soft and the medium compound. The track is getting wet. These drivers all need to pit, ladies and gentlemen. Who is not gonna pit? It's Context warming up the soft compound tire. Who's gonna throw the first dummy? Oh, Context says no. They all say no. Who's pitting? Tamayo, what does Tamayo? He doesn't pit. Liam says I'm entering the pit. Who's entering the pit? Why did they say it says thank you very much? I have taken this opportunity to pit. So it's what he says to pit for the intermediate compound tire. Debo Croc has put it for the intermediate compound tire as well. It's race on, ladies and gentlemen. Which tire is going to be the one? Oh, one day says he's changing the wing. Let's jump on board with the drivers. Can they drive with the conditions? Like this, Liam P3, Tamayo people, Shinji has just taken the position from I Am Lipo, finds himself in P5. Yeah, I'll accept that, Ludi. I'll accept that. If it's not plates, it's the damn bathroom because of Zotile. Weather conditions, the track is wet. The track is wet. Debo might be at it, but let's keep a close eye on the time. Debo is cutting that gap. It's 8.9 now. Everyone might just have to pit. Yellow flags. Who has spun out? It's the Mercedes. Is it a Wenger in? No, it's Marshall losing it off the soft compound tire. The conditions are wet. Ladies and gentlemen, Demo Croc continues to cut the gap. Will Context manage to save that car on the soft compound tire? Skinny Gamer. Ooh, loses the track. And Leo says, thank you very much, loses the car. The conditions are not good. The conditions are not good. The front 8 runners have decided to stay out on the medium compound tire. Does Demo go? No! He chooses not to. Context chooses not to. Liam chooses not to. But the conditions are not it. No one is pitting. Let's jump on board Demo. Let's have a look at the times. Is he cutting it fast enough though, is the question. Wandile says is also on the intermediate tire. Skinny Gamer. Marshy sprints again. Context is holding his own though with the soft compound tire. Penultimate lap, he's saying I'm not pitting at all. Is Demo closing the gap fast enough? Let's jump on board with Context just to see. All the conditions are not it. The conditions, oh look at Skinny losing it. Look at Liam, is he going to take it on the inside? Both these drivers are running on soft compound tire. It's battle on the track. Marshy has retired. It's a soft battle. ERS is activated 3-way. Liam, Tamayo, Shinji. Shinji finds himself a P5. Are they going to break? Yes, they do. Some of them go off track. Where is Demo Croc? What is the gap from the leader? Let's have a look at that. Someone might have just spun out. Demo Croc, how far are you? 15 seconds behind the leader. Does he have enough time to catch on? He is closing the gap on the soft compound runners. Are they going to miss his race? No. He will take the first one, which is Liam, who has lost the car. He's about to take the other first run up. I hope he can just overtake Clean now. I hope. Does he overtake Clean? Yes! Demo overtakes Clean. Demo sending it on the median. Oh, almost contact with Psychosi, who's on the soft compound tire. Demo is cutting the gap on the intermediate compound tires. Does he have sufficient time to close? As he passes another coast that is struggling. The front runners are saying, no sir, we are not pitting. But Demo Croc is saying, well, let us go. He's about to make easy work of another position. Demo says, thank you very much, I'm going to move to P5. Race on. Jump on board with the race leader. Fighting the soft compound tire. The gap between Demo and himself is now 7 seconds. Does Demo make easy work of the front 2 runners? Let us go, ladies and gentlemen. The gap is now 4.7 seconds. Demo with the strategy. Is he going to make easy work? He's going to go on the outside. Passes him as if it does not exist. Demo moves into the podium positions. He's going to pass Tamayo. Easy work. They are struggling. He's going to take contact. Demo, stand up. Let us go. The man who called it noticed the conditions and was like, look sir, I am gonna take the intermediate compound tire. He has overtaken almost the full grid in a matter of 2 seconds. And Demo, as they stand, will take the race on. Let's jump on board with Wandile says, who chose the intermediate compound tire as well. Is he close enough? Doesn't look like he is. Let's jump on board with the man with the strategy. Demo Croc, take a bow. Most of the grid opted to stay out on the soft. Demo called it under the safety car. And the Ferrari driver of the day, ladies and gentlemen, who is gonna win this race based on the strategy call is Demo Croc. Let's go. What delicious has moved to P2. Intermediate compound. Let us go. Some compound runners are running together there. Tamaya and Context race to the line. Context will take P2, obviously over penalty to one delicious. Take a bow, Demo Croc. What a race. What a race! Good calls from Debo Croc, and Wandile says, who saw the weather was going to get tricky? And we're like, look, guys, if you want to stay out, stay out. That will not happen. Tier 3, stand up. The man of the moment, contender for race of the season, strategy call of the season. While the drivers chose to stay out, Debo was like, it's fine. I'm going to go to the intermediate compound tire and take P1. Context managed to hold on to P2, noting that Wandile had a penalty. Wandile also fought his way from the back and took P3. What a race by Tier 3. Big gamble that paid off, says Smart Django. Ladies and gentlemen, lit race by our Tier 3 drivers. Beautiful to see. Amazing stuff. Your race winner, ladies and gentlemen, out of nowhere. Debo Croc with the strategy called P1. Context managed to battle his way in the soft compound tire. Wandile Shazy out of nowhere as well, choosing to pit in for the intermediate compound tire, finish P3. Shinji Kaido, who started off race very well, finishes P4. I'm Lipo P5. Skinny Gamer 6. 7 Tamayo Jacobs. Psychosi P8. Liam P9. And Wenger in will run up the points position. Amazing race by Tier 3. Catch us live for Tier 1 tomorrow. I'm sure this race will be watched many a times from the strategy call by Debo Croc. Driver of the day from the viewers. Driver of the day by the game. Let us go.